In this lesson, we're going to take the time to look at the edit menu's Expand Selection To, and there are 4 different options: Enclosing Element, Next Element, Previous Element, and Restore Last Selection. Now you'll note that each one of these options has a chord of commands that we can press associated to them. Each one of them uses Alt plus Shift and uses the up, right, left, or down arrow respectively. Of course, on the Macintosh, instead of Alt, we're looking at the Option key. So it would be Option Shift up, Option Shift right, Option Shift left, and Option Shift down. So how does this work? Well, this is a little more tricky when we're trying to select something. Rather than just selecting a single selection or selecting a block with our mouse, what we can do is, if we know we want to select, for example, the enclosing element of our current selection. Now, you'll note that something has to be selected. So if I select Alt-Shift up, the enclosing element is going to be just that private. But if I hit up again, we get the whole line, and up again, I get the entire public class. Alt-Shift down is going to restore, so it will just take me back where I just came from. And you can see that going back to nothing. If I want just the next element, I hit the right arrow while holding Alt-Shift, of course. And again, you can see as I continue to hit right, it will get the next element, the entire element. If I hit left, you might think, well, it will just take away the Yahoo password line, right? Incorrect. It will actually add Shift into the selection. Watch as I hit the left arrow. I'll hit it again to get Data File Manipulator DFM. I'll hit right to get File Path. So you can see it's a little more tricky to use. It's not as intuitive as you might think. And there are other selection capabilities available to us, but I just wanted to make sure that we're aware of these because they can be useful, especially if we want to select an entire block. So that basically wraps up our look at the Edit menu's Expand Selection To options for Enclosing Element, Next Element, Previous Element, and Restore Last Selection.